Hi everyone, welcome to your mats. Happy day. It is Wednesday where I'm at filming right now. These last couple of mornings here, it's been cooler. It's definitely been like heavy cloud cover and it's been foggy. So from an Ayurvedic perspective, if we think about how it is to find balance, in Ayurveda, there's these understandings that like increases like. So if it's kind of heavy and dull sort of feeling outside, if we do practices or if we have food and things like that that are also heavy and dull, we can create more heaviness and dullness within our bodies, within our minds, and things like that. So the other side of that is that opposites create balance. So if we want to find some more balance or kind of create some more health, and we know that it's maybe dark and dull and heavy and stuff outside, we want to have a practice that's maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit more energizing, to kind of balance out some of that stuff. We can also do that with our foods and breath work and other considerations. So what I have planned for us right now is a practice to get us moving a little bit more, get some more lightness in our bodies and through our whole being. So we'll actually start in child's pose. So you'll bring big toes together, knees out wide. No specific props. If you want a couple of blocks handy, or if you want anything for Shavasana, you can certainly grab those. But otherwise, kind of like a prop-free practice. So we'll start in child's pose, so big toes together, knees out wide. If that doesn't feel super great for you right now, no problem. You can do knees together, feet together, and you can still rest your forehead down. You can maybe do a little stack. You can have arms alongside of you, kind of like a little embryo pose. So pick the expression here that you want, and we'll just be here for a few moments. So feel the connection of your forehead touching down to the earth, or maybe touching down to your hands, and draw a breath in through your nose and give that breath out. Think about receiving, like such a gift that you get to receive on your inhale. Breathe in and give that gift out. Exhale. One more. Breathe in, fill up, and exhale, release. Nice. Begin to make your way up into tabletop, all fours. And from tabletop, you'll spread your fingers really wide. So kind of like finger pads are pushing more down into the mat. So that allows the dome in your hand to lift, and that just kind of helps to support the weight of your body here. You can take some of the pressure off of your wrists if you've had some issues there. And then find some movement here, maybe some sways side to side. Ooh, stretching out through your shoulders. And then maybe you want to do some cat-cows, so you'll push down through your belly, look up as you breathe in. And exhale, tuck, curl round towards your spine. And maybe you do this movement with me, maybe you find your own, just exploring around the movements here through your back line. And we'll meet back in a neutral spine in about 3. Keep moving around for 2. Feel through the contours of your body. And 1. Land back, nice neutral spine here. Now begin to tuck through your toes. Maybe walk hands a little bit more forward and lift up and back into your downward facing dog. And from here you can bend one knee and the other. Feeling a stretch now into your calves. Creating some length now through your spine. And you'll notice in my down dog, I have a pretty significant bend through my knees, and that's really how my down dog is for now. It may shift in the future, but that utility here is to create more length through my spine. So if I straighten through my legs, I get this kind of rounding in my upper back, which really isn't super ideal. So you can kind of play around with this in your own body, and maybe you have a mirror, you can physically see it, or maybe you just feel it. So even if you have a really big bend, do you have that length through your spine? And can you maintain that length in your practice? And I'm already warm, so I'm gonna lose a layer here. All right, so from down dog, you're gonna look forward and walk feet and hands to meet, center of your mat. I'm gonna turn around so I can face you. And inhale for a high halfway. So hands to thighs, maybe I'll still go to the side. And then again, here you can kind of play around with how far forward you're hinging. You just wanna have a neutral spine, and you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. So straight legs means I kind of start to like feel some tension or too much stress through my legs. Take a bend, breathe in, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, stand, rise, come all the way up, arms overhead, and then soften down through your shoulders so your neck is long. The low core is nice and engaged here. Breathe in. Exhale, really gentle back bend. So it's kind of like doing a lat pull here. So squeeze shoulder blades together behind you. Maybe you can see that in the video. Wrists on top of elbows here, so it's a really big opener through your front line. And then maybe you're looking and lifting upwards. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, high halfway, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Twice more with your breath. Inhale, mountain. And exhale, back bend, lift. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, high halfway, stretch your spine. Exhale, forward fold, some compression in your front body. One more time, inhale, mountain, stand and lift. Exhale, back bend, lift up. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Here's where we add on. Inhale, high halfway. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Inhale, chair pose. I'm going to stay facing you. So for chair pose, my favorite feet option are feet hip width distance. A lot of times people will cue big toes together with a little wedge in your heels. If that feels good for you, take it. I like kind of this, the structure, hips, knees, heels, all stacking. Arms can be straight out like you're reaching for you, or maybe biceps frame your ears. If that feels like it's a lot of leverage in your low back like it is for me, hands coming straight out from your shoulders or hands to heart works too. Breathe in. And exhale, chair plane, fly your hands back. Think about long spine here, palms down, thumbs lifting upwards. And that's just kind of subtly creating some external opening through your shoulders. Breathe in. Sit a little lower, breathe out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. Good, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, come down. Here's the add-ons. Inhale, high halfway. Exhale, low lunge, step your left leg back. Good. So left leg back, your front knee, you're gonna move around a little bit here just to kind of get some stretch through the top part of your left leg. This part of your leg is often kind of locked short from sitting so long. Good. And then you'll land right knee right on top of your ankle. And then we're gonna do a lounging lizard. So listen up for this one. Left hand stays down. You're gonna rotate over to the knife edge of both of your feet. So I'm facing the opposite direction now. Right arm will extend long. Both feet are facing in the same direction. So both of my knees are facing in the same direction. So knees are facing over towards the side. It's kind of like a modified side plank too, if you want to think about it in that way. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, sink a little lower. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good, inhale, come back through to low lunge. Just around through your feet and inhale, sit up tall, crescent lunge. Really big movement here through your legs and kind of adjust around. If you need to do a double lunge, kind of like I'm doing, so your pelvis stays neutral here, you'll notice if I straighten my legs, I kind of come forward a little bit through my pelvis. That can create some tension through my low back. So play around with that. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Open nice and big, nice and wide through your feet. So if you have a mirror, you can actually visually see this. If you don't, you're going to imagine it and you're going to feel it, that your ankles are right underneath your wrists. So really wide stance front to back. Good, and breathe here, think soft through your joints. Sit a little lower with your breath out. Good, inhale, reverse triangle. Lift up through your front arm, kind of adjust through your hips. So hips are level side to side. Pretty big stretch through your legs, and then nice and buoyant here, breathe in. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. So you're gonna pop up, it's kind of hard to see on my video here. Pop up through your front toes and bend into your back knee. Hands can stay down, they can come to your heart. A little balance challenge. Breathe here, really big stretch through your inner leg line here. Inhale. And stay for your exhale. Big movement here. Inhale, star, come big, stand tall. Buoyant again through your legs. And exhale down for goddess. Hands to heart, maybe a little sway. Knees are opening out towards the knife edges of your feet. Breathe. Inhale, star, extend. Exhale, warrior two once again. We've been here before. Light arms, soft shoulders. You're gazing over your middle finger. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low into your lunge, right? You're just lifting your front arm, really getting a good side body stretch here. Breathe in. Exhale, release down, low lunge. Good, so we've been in lunge before. If you need some more movement, take it. And then inhale, three leg down dog. Lift your right leg up. Maybe point and flex through your toes. You can fold your knee in. Do a little swivel around. Get some internal, external hip movement here. Inhale, three leg. And exhale, down dog. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, chair pose. So we've been here before. Feet hip width distance again. And the weight of your body is kind of more back into your heels rather than into your toes for now. Breathe in. And exhale, chair plane, fly arms back. Now the weight comes more forward into the balls of your feet. And it's kind of like you're doing up dog. So it's not like a hinge necessarily from your hips. Good, breathe in. Sit a little lower, breathe out. You got it. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, chair. Let's move on. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high halfway. Exhale, low lunge, right leg back this time. So you'll find a really long stance here through your legs. Maybe a little shifting forward and back feels nice. Good, and then we're gonna do that lounging lizard. So right hand stays down. You're gonna rotate to the knife edges of both feet. Inhale to open up. You can kind of adjust around. This is a really big opener through your hips, right through the outside part of your legs. So if you need, this might be a spot that you need some blocks, or maybe you're skipping this, that's okay too. Inhale, extend, stretch. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good, inhale up and we move on. Exhale, low lunge, come back. Good, inhale, crescent lunge, big movement here. Sit up, nice and neutral through your torso. And then you'll kind of adjust around through your stance. So if you're doing kind of more of a double lunge, you may shorten your stance, that's okay. Biceps frame your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Open nice and big. Take some movement here if you need it. I got one side that sometimes needs to pop. So if you need to find that movement to get into that position to hold it, that's okay. And then imagine drawing down more through the knife edges of your feet. Airy arms, breathe in. Sit a little lower, breathe out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through your front leg, adjust through your hips and reach. Nice big opening through your side body. And exhale, Skandasana to the back. So you're gonna bend into your back knee, pop up through your front toes. And if this doesn't feel good, know that you can still do like, you know, a different warrior here. Maybe you're doing like an extended side angle. If Skandasana doesn't feel good, that's totally fine. Couple breaths here. Big movement. Inhale, star, extend, straighten through your legs, but keep them buoyant. Soft shoulders, inhale. And exhale, goddess. Hands to heart, a little sway, adjust through your feet. So lots of inner leg work, right? So good. Ears, shoulders, hips are all stacking. So if you notice you're kind of rounding forward, see if you can adjust back a bit. Inhale, star. And exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up through your front arm. Maybe you're gazing upward or back down towards your foot, or you're looking right at me. That's okay too. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, come down. Inhale, three leg, lift your left leg up. Point and flex through your toe, maybe rotate your ankle, bend your knee. You can do that internal, external work. You got it. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Now here's where we get moving. One breath to one movement. It doesn't mean it's necessarily super fast, but we will get moving a little bit more. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk feet and hands to meet. Forward fold. Inhale, high halfway, stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Here we go. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plank. Moving on. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Here we go. Inhale, high half. Exhale, low lunge, left leg back. Inhale, lounging lizard, heel opened. Exhale, low lunge. Big movement. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star up. Exhale, warrior two back to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, come down. Inhale, three leg, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk feet and hands to touch. Inhale, high halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Here we go, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plank. Inhale, chair. Watch out for the plants. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you have some other things around. Inhale, high halfway. Exhale, lunge, right leg back. Big movement. Inhale, lounging lizard, peel opened. Exhale, low lunge. Big movement. Inhale, crescent lunge, stand. Exhale, warrior two, open. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Inhale, star, rise. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, low lunge, come down. Inhale, three leg, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Two more, inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Good, drop down to your knees. It's taking a moment, recognizing how you feel, how the movement has landed in your body, how the warmth has gathered around your body. So from our knees, we're going to do a couple stretches for our upper body, a couple of releases. So for this first one, you're going to do knees together, heels together behind you. Sit back on your heels to start. You're going to bring arms up, clasp through your thumbs. Take a breath in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, fold forward for half tortoise. So arms long, maybe forehead touches down. Kind of the big thing here though is that you want the knife edges of your pinkies down, even if your forehead isn't touching. So it's a pretty big stretch through your arms. This is a place where if you had a block, you could put a block underneath your forehead or underneath your hands or both. Now using inner thighs and core, inhale, slowly come all the way up. And exhale, arms down. And breathe in. And breathe out. We'll take Camel Ustrasana with lion's breath. So these are going to be about hip width distance. And then a couple of options. You can tuck your toes behind you if you want. You can leave your feet flat. That's actually my preference, but you do you. Hands can come to your low back. Fingers can face down. They can face out. Or maybe some of you have that ability to face your fingers up. I'm going to do palm or fingertips down to start for me. Elbows squeezing in behind you. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and kind of like we did with that back bend, you're going to lift up and over and back. I'll preface this by saying if you happen to be practicing, nighttime, anytime maybe after about 5 or 6 p.m., you maybe don't want to do this one because it can be really invigorating. We're really opening up through the front line. If it's earlier in the day, you're probably going to be fine. But just know that energetically it is pretty activating, pretty big. So hands to your low back if you're going to do this. Otherwise, you can just come down and rest on your knees and breathe with the rest of us. We'll do lion's breath. So it's going to be open mouth exhale with your tongue sticking out to your level of comfort. Loud open mouth exhale though. Just release out whatever you need to. So take a breath in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale as you start to arch over and back. 2 more. Start to make your way up. Slowly come down to your heels. Allow palms to be up on your thighs and breathe. Trust that you let go of whatever you didn't need, making space for abundance to come in. Good. And start to make your way down to your backs. And as you do that, I'm going to adjust my camera just real quick. There we go. So come down to your backs. Squeeze both of your knees to your chest. And roll a little side to side. Plant your left foot down, cross your right ankle for figure 4, reclined figure 4 here. Some of you may just choose to stay right here with your ankle crossing foot down. Some of you may draw your left leg up. And if you want, you can do a little sway here still too. I kind of like that little playfulness you get. Or you can just stay still, that's okay. And slowly bring your foot back down, uncross through your right ankle, and then a little sway side to side with your legs. And some windshield wiper movement, feet about hip width distance or maybe a little wider. And then we'll do the same thing other side. So right foot down, cross your left ankle, Draw your legs in if you want. You don't have to. Whatever feels best for you in this moment. Couple moments here. Good, and then plant your foot, uncross your ankle again, windshield wiper side to side. Bring both of your legs to your chest. Again, maybe a little sway again. And then we'll do supported supine twist. So with both knees stacked, you can scooch hips a little bit over to the right, and you'll drop your hips to the left. You can open out through your right arm, or your arm can just be really close toward your body, or maybe even on your body. And gaze can be upright, looking straight up to the heavens, or over one shoulder. Slowing down, cooling down, calming down. And then release. Legs back towards center, kind of adjust on your mat. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So hips a little bit to the left, drop knees to the right. Negotiate around through your space. If you've got a little counter like I do here, you can make do, open up through your arm. Gaze upright or over a shoulder and just breathe. Begin to make your way back towards center, squeezing knees in. And from here, we'll do happy babies. You'll grip around your big toes and maybe a little sway side to side. If you can't reach this grip, that's okay. You can do a grip behind your calves, maybe on your inner thighs or on the outer legs, and you can roll. You can also do kind of a Supta Baddha, negotiating space here. Supta Baddha, floating your heels and a little roll. I keep knocking my counter, that's okay. And then gather knees back towards center. Lift your forehead to reach your knees. Breathe in. And exhale, release for your final sweet Shavasana. So knees together, maybe if you're doing fallen bridge, that's my preference. Knees together, feet out about the width of your mat, or legs along for your traditional Shavasana. Arms alongside your body, palms up. Maybe you cover your eyes or you can soften the lights. I'll guide us out here in a few, but for now, allow your body to be still. Allow your mind to slow. Friends, if you have the ability to stay and savor this space a bit longer, please stay. The tasks of the day are calling you and it's time to move on. Begin first by deepening your breath. And as your breath becomes deeper, allow some movement in your fingers and toes. Swaying your head a little bit side to side. Begin to stretch your arms long overhead, taking a nice big stretch. Bring knees knees toward your chest, and then roll over to the right side for supported fetal pose. Curling into the warmth of your body, the strength of your body, the home of your body. And then as you're ready, make your way up seated. And join me with hands at prayer if that feels comfortable for you. You can rest your eyes closed or maybe gaze at your nose. We'll just share a couple of breaths before we close practice. So receive your breath, inhale, and exhale, give your breath out. Twice more. One more. Elevate thumbs to your third eye, to the place in me that is just like the place in you, that is just like the place in all things. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in your practice, for breathing with me, moving, and hopefully feeling a bit more light. I look forward to practicing with you very soon. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day, a great night, a great week. I'll see you soon.